So here we are back for week 3 of the regular season, and as I mentioned in last episode, this week we have the Chargers. Now it is a little bit of a new look Chargers team because they don't have Melvin Gordon, they don't have Austin Eckler, but they did add Derrick Henry, okay? So they do have him in the backfield. He's going to be a little bit of a problem, so we got to watch out for him for sure. But there's a lot of things that start happening in week 3, a lot of exciting things. First of all, we've got a couple guys that are ready to negotiate their contracts. We're going to wait on that just a couple of weeks until we've got more players ready to negotiate, and then we'll kind of go through them all at once. But even more importantly, as you can see now, we get to start scouting college players. Now, that is important for a few reasons. Number one, we get to take a look at some really talented guys who might be a really big part of this Oilers franchise in the near future. But number two, this also marks the beginning of, yes, hashtag add player for the Madden series. So of course I started bringing this up, I think like in episode 1 or 2. So I've gotten a lot, and I mean a lot of submissions, and I am so grateful. Thank you guys so much for spending the time to submit your hashtag add players. I really love that you guys are so involved in the series. So I've got the first wave of hashtag add players based on when people posted them, but here's what I'm going to do to make it as fair as possible. Since a lot of these hashtag add player submissions were from between like a month and 2 months ago, I'm going to go ahead and read off the first wave of submissions that I have selected here. And what I need for you to do is, if you hear your hashtag add player named in this list, I need you to comment down below and let me know that you're still following the series, because in that way I know it's at least fair and that the people that I'm putting in are at least following their players throughout their careers. And then this way, if somebody doesn't comment down below, then at least I know that they've moved on from the series and I can replace them with somebody who is still following the series. I hope that that makes sense. But basically what I mean is, out of the people that I list right here, if anybody, doesn't care to have their hashtag add player still added from the submissions that they made like a month ago, we'll replace them with somebody else. So like I said, if you hear your hashtag add player named in this list, which I'm about to read off now, please make sure that you comment down below. You could comment anything, just say like, yes, I'm here, or still following the series. Just say anything so that I know that you still want your hashtag add player to be included, because then otherwise, like I said, I can replace it with somebody who is following more recently. I hope that wasn't too complicated. I think I probably made that more complicated than it needed to be, but anyway, this is the list, and as I mentioned before, there's 2 players that are already grandfathered in. They're automatically going to be hashtag add players, and that is Logan Cool and Isaac Wilcox Jr. So those 2 guys are in no matter what, but this is the list of the first wave of hashtag add players based on when they were submitted. So like I said, if you hear your name here, just comment down below so I know you're still here. So to start things off, we had Only Distinct with Daniel Romer. Then it was Brex Meliodas with Eric Solario. I Couldn't Think of a Cool Name with Kamari Mathis. Connor Durr with his self-named hashtag add player Connor Durr. Terry O'Connor with hashtag add player James O'Connor. William Boy submitting William Delk. Nate Gallahue with his self-named hashtag add player. Hawk S with DeMarcus Jackson. Mike Salteris with his hashtag add player, self-named Mike Salteris. Isaiah Leininger, self-named hashtag add player. Gumby No Teeth 8 submitted a hashtag add player. It was a tight end called JT. I just need to let you know, if you are still following the series, please let me know what JT's name is, whether it's JT or if he has a last name or if that's like his initials. Let me know his full name so I can add that. Then we had Wildfire Micro with Daryl Williams, Mr. Turtle with Austin Dennison, and then we had Alex Canillo with a hashtag add player that didn't have a name, so I'm assuming that it would be the quarterback Alex Canillo. Paul Scoro with a hashtag add player LaMichael James. This is actually kind of a cool one. It's a player that actually existed at one point in time, but we're going to add him back into the series. Tonwardo with Jamison Coltrane. Sam McKay with Javante Johnson. Jacob with Jacob Smith. D. Wayne Fishing with Daniel Wayne. Aqua Comet with Blake King Johnson II. Drafty with Nathan Campbell. Andre the Truth 2 with Christian Chambers. The Weird Guy 78 with Trevor Blinkensop. Monman 1203 with Connor McClintock. Finn B with Terry Jones. Cole Evans with Cole Evans. Ricciardo with Cristobal Aranda. Mike OZ with Dustin Crow. Sincere Johnson with self-named hashtag add player Sincere Johnson. Soul Slayer with Timothy Mathis. For this hashtag add player, I don't know the YouTube name, but it's a QB from a smaller town in New Jersey, he says, named Josh Conover. So if that's yours, just comment down below and let me know you had Josh Conover. Nightmare with Kyle Mack. Robert McDonald with Nightmare Mike Jones. Straight Out a Comic Book with Lincoln Hawk. Patrick Shivers with a self-named hashtag add player Patrick Shivers. 10 Band Man with Philip Burleson, Brandon Wells with Warren Moon Jr., Dradix Gaming with Vincent Crook. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And then rounding things out, we had Dale Danker with LaDainian Tomlinson III. So like I said, that is the first wave of hashtag ad players. If you heard the name of your hashtag ad player mentioned there, like I said, all you gotta do is comment down below and let me know you're still following. There's no real time frame for when I need you to comment, just as soon as possible. But like I said, the only reason that I'm doing it this way is so that I know that you're still following your player. And then that way, if there is somebody that I named that isn't really still following the series, I can go ahead and replace them with somebody who is still following, just to make it as fair as possible. Like I said, there's been so many awesome submissions, and I just want to make sure that you guys have the opportunity to follow your players throughout their careers. And if there's somebody that's not even watching anymore, I'd rather replace them with somebody who's absolutely able to watch on a regular basis. But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we got some upgrade points to use, and man, let me just tell you right now, Jalen Reagor, our boy, he's got 4 upgrade points to be used right now. We're going to go in and use them right this minute, man. This is actually really exciting. So, okay, so we got 4 points to use here. Let's take a look at this. We've got 4, man. I mean, we could conceivably use 1 in each category, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 in deep threat right here. Let's see what we get. He automatically goes up to a 72, so +1 to awareness, +2 to catching traffic, +1 to catching, deep route, and medium route. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and put another 1 in deep threat. He goes up to a 73. So what do we get here? We get +1 again to catching traffic, +2 to deep route, +1 to medium route, and then +1 to release, which we didn't get last time. We're going to put 1 in slot number, but that's actually, I think, a good idea here. So he goes up to a 74, +3 to awareness, +2 to catching traffic. That awareness is actually a really big deal, for especially for a slot receiver like him. And then you know what? I'm going to put the last 1 in slot receiver again, because like I said, he does play the slot a lot. That's his kind of his role right now. So we're going to put the last 1 in slot. So we have 2 in deep threat, 2 in slot. Let's see what this gets us. Up to a 75 overall. 5 categories this time. +1 to awareness again. 2 to catching traffic. +1 to catching, which I was really hoping to get. +1 to deep route. +1 to medium route. He's all the way up to a 75 at this point, man. He's going to end up being a beast on the field. Next up, we got Scotty Miller with an upgrade point. This is a guy who I really think is going to come out of nowhere and really surprise you guys. I think some of you guys, he's going to be a fan favorite when it's all said and done. Even though deep threat is our scheme fit, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in slot and see what that gets us. He's up to a 68 overall. We get 2 categories, +2 to medium route, +3 to short route. No problem there. We've got our defensive back, Jamel Dean, that also has an upgrade point. I think we're going to put his into our scheme fit into slot. Let's see. And that brings him up 2 overall points, up to a 70. So that's awesome. +4 to awareness, +1 to block shed, +1 to play rec, and +1 to tackling. That's one of the better upgrades that we've spent in a while. And then last, but most certainly not least, because I saved him for last specifically, and that is our boy, our QB of the future, Jake Fromm. I'm hoping he's our QB of the future anyway. I'm going to throw it into field general. You know what? No, I am going to put it in strong arm. Let's see what we get. He goes up to a 77. I was indecisive there for a little bit. +1 to awareness, +2 to throw accuracy mid. We didn't get the throw power boost, but that's not a big deal. I think that these are 2 awesome categories, especially the awareness, and we're now a 77 overall. Big step in the right direction, and we haven't even unlocked his dev trait yet, so we don't even know what it is quite yet. Hopefully it's something really good though. So we've got 175 scouting points available. Let's jump into some scouting, shall we? Let's see who is available here in the scouting screen. So of course, as we all know, this is the class with the guy Trevor Lawrence in it, okay? He's the guy that's probably going to get taken first overall no matter what happens during the college season. There's going to be teams that are going to want him as their future quarterback at the top of this draft. If things don't work out this season with Jake Fromm, the guy that I would be most interested in would be Justin Fields. So I'm going to go ahead and scout him. Let's see what he's looking like. He's got an A+ throw power, A- play action. It says he's an early second-round talent. I 100% disagree, and I honestly do not see him dropping that low. He's projected as an early first-rounder. I think we're going to spend these scouting points on mostly the first round here so that we can get an idea for who we might take with our first-round pick. Penei Sewell, let's take a look at what he's looking like. Let's go ahead and scout him. He's a B+, B+B, run block, pass block power, and run block power. Talent, mid-first rounder. He's projected to go in the early first. Micah Parsons, the middle linebacker out of Penn State, run stopper is what he's classified as. This is a guy that I'm very, very interested in. With Levante David being in a contract year and with him getting up there in age, we're going to need a replacement for him at some point down the road. Let me go ahead and scout Micah Parsons, see what he's looking like. So he's an A-, B+, B+. His talent is a late first rounder, and that's where he's projected to go. This could definitely be a guy that we could target maybe with our second round pick if we're lucky, but it's hard to imagine that he'll drop to us at that point. Of course, you cannot scout the first round without scouting a guy like Patrick Surtain Jr., defensive back out of Alabama. This guy has been touted as one of the best defensive backs in the nation. Let's go ahead and scout him, see what he's looking like. A- man coverage, B+ press, B zone. His talent is an early first rounder. That's where he's projected to go. Let's see. I definitely want to scout one of these wide receivers. Do I want to scout Justin Ross or Amon-Ra St. Brown? I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scout Justin Ross. Let's see what he's looking like. So he got an A catch in traffic, an A catching, and an A- spec catch. Talent is an early first rounder. That's exactly where he's projected to go. And I think that he is 100% worth an early first round pick. This kid is going to be an absolute game changer. And then I think the last guy we're going to scout is going to be Xavier Thomas, the power rusher out of Clemson. Could you actually imagine having Xavier Thomas on one side and Chase Young on the other side with Vita Vea in the middle? I mean, that would just be filthy, man. So Xavier Thomas, let's see, and we are able to get him fully scouted. A- hit power, A- power moves, B+ pursuit, talent early first rounder. He's definitely looking like he could be that dude, man. So there's only one thing left to do now here in week 3, and that is to welcome the Los Angeles Chargers to town. They're going to be coming into our stadium, into our house. We're going to be they're one of the tougher teams in the game. Let me just say that right off the bat. Like I said, we're on all Madden. We got the sliders hiked up probably higher than they should be. Phillip Rivers is like 52 years old, but you already know he's going to be out there making every single pass on the money as if he was 22 years old. Their running game is going to be nothing to mess with now that they brought in a guy like Derrick Henry. So it looks like they still have Team OP with Keenan Allen, Derwin James, Joey Bosa. Man, I always forget about Joey Bosa too. Derwin James always comes to mind, but I always forget about one of the most OP left ends in the game in Joey Bosa, man. He's going to be an enormous problem today. Desmond King, a very good defensive back. Who was their draft pick? All right, so it looks like the defensive back, Christian Fulton, was their draft pick. So their secondary is looking pretty mean right now, especially with Derwin James, Christian Fulton, and they've got Casey Hayward and Desmond King II. It's going to be really tough to pass on this team today. We're going to have to really, really, really be on our P's and Q's and watch what we're doing, especially with a rookie quarterback under center. Also, one other very important thing that I wanted to mention before we hop into this game is that I have switched our defensive scheme to a 4-3. That is something that you guys have been asking for week in and week out. You guys wanted me to switch it to a 4-3 so that we could utilize some of our defensive weapons a lot better. Hopefully, we see some really great results out of it, and if we do, you guys can take full credit for that. But anyway, nothing left to do now but to hop into this game against the, I don't know how, 0-2 Chargers. How they're 0-2 is beyond me, but there's a good chance that they might change that today against a very inexperienced Oilers team. But we do have the home field advantage. Didn't really help us against the Giants, but let's see if it helps us out today, if our crowd is behind us today in Houston against the Chargers. So here we are in our game against the Los Angeles Chargers, who are, in Madden terms, easily one of the most OP teams in the game. I mean, when you're talking Madden 20, there's two teams that are just impossible to play against most of the time, and that is the Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. And today, we are taking on Derwin James, Phillip Rivers, just a bunch of X-Factor guys, Joey Bosa, a bunch of guys that are going to make our lives very, very difficult in this game. I'm just hoping we can keep it close, and maybe we'll get lucky and pull out a dub. So here we come out on offense first, but I think in this one, man, it's going to be the defense that's going to be the difference. If we're going to win this game, we're going to be doing it on defense for sure. Oh, we got a penalty on the first play of the game. Did we draw him off sides, or was that us? False start, of course. See if we can get going here on the ground to start it off. Come on, Jonathan Taylor. Let's go, baby. All right. What is that, about 6 yards? I'll take 6 yards per carry. Last week, he was not bad at all with a touchdown. All right, we'll try something through the air here on 2nd and 9. Let's go to Godwin. I really want to get Godwin involved this week. Nice little pick up a few yards. So he got us in a quick 3rd and 5 here. There we go, baby. Johnson, that's the play, I believe, or a similar play that scored us the big 80-yard touchdown last week. They're sagging off Evans. Hard, so impossible to defend that guy on a slant route. I'm telling you, he's going to break one of them too. Mark my words, he's going to break one. This play typically works out very well for us. Rager. That's Derwin James already. And I had just got done saying that that play works well for us. It doesn't work well when Derwin James is on the field. All right, man. Defense time. Defense time. That just gets our defense, you know, on the field a little bit quicker. That was Justin Jackson, by the way, not Derrick Henry, who they do have on the roster. Oh, this is the fullback. No go, baby. That was 3rd down and 2. He gets 1 yard. That's 4th down. They're going to have to punt it on their first drive. All right, show me something, offense. Is that Derwin James and his X Factor already? All right, let's go to the other side of the field, I was going to say, but I guess that's not happening. All right, you know what? We're coming right back to the same play that we threw a pick on last time because it works for us. It usually works for us. There we go, Rager. There we go, baby. We're not afraid of Derwin James being his X Factor. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bro, Jalen Rager is in his bag to start out the season. And, whoa, Evans takes a big hit, but he hangs on to it. He's a beast in that way. 4th and 3, 50-yard line. You guys yelled at me last week for punting it in this situation. We're going to go for it here. We're going to go for it. Let's get it. Howard. There we go. There we go. Maybe that's why you guys yelled at me for not going for it, because we can do stuff like that. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, I had Miller for a second, but you know what? I like Godwin instead. I trust him a little bit more. Godwin hangs on to it, man. Like I said, I really want to get him involved a lot more. You know, if I get Miller that open again, though, man, I'm pulling the trigger. There we go. Come on, Rager. You have not been dropping those passes here in the beginning of your rookie season. Don't start dropping them now, please. 3rd and 7. Come on, man. No mistakes here. Nope. We got him. We got him. Godwin again, baby. That's a good 1st down. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Godwin is that dude, man. That's why I want to get him involved a lot more. I know I've said it a million times, man. Our receiving core is so good, and so is Jonathan Taylor. Whoa, he was close. That was close to being the 2nd touchdown of his career. And you know what? Let's hurry up and snap this one. Can we catch him off guard here real quick? Got the slants. Come on. I see Miller. That's a touchdown, baby. That's a touchdown. Don't review it. He got both feet in, and you know it. And you know it. You guys have said that Scotty Miller is great in franchise mode. We're going to see here this season. Jake Fromm with his 3rd touchdown pass of the season, the 1st of this game. Whoa! What is Justin Jackson doing here, man? Bro, I don't see Justin Jackson doing this stuff in real life. It's Derrick Henry this time. Short gain on that one. Man, we go the first two games with no injuries, and now Levante David, our captain, down on that play. Good news, we got him in a 3rd and 3. We still got Devin White on the field. Remember, we're running a 4-3 right now, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's go, baby. Who is that? Eric Armstead, our free agent pickup. No, 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 no. No, no, no. 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt it. Big, big things for our defense happening here. Dislocated elbow for David. 2nd down and long. Jake Fromm, show me what you got, buddy. Let's go, Mike Evans. Did he catch that? Oh, my God, bro. Are you serious? Did you see? That is the definition of getting mossed. Mike Evans, man. Look at this replay. I don't know if that has anything to do with his X Factor. He's not even in his X Factor right now. Or if that has anything to do with one of his superstar abilities. But, bro, that is a catch that you do not see other receivers making. That's a hell of a play, man. That's a hell of a play. We got some of the best receivers in the biz, which is awesome for a rookie quarterback. But we also have an amazing young talent in the backfield with our boy JT23. 4.5 yards per carry so far. 1st down, fresh set of downs, and we are going to go down. Joey Bosa strikes for the first time in this game. Probably won't be the last. We just got to keep him out of his X Factor. I can double him and stuff like that. We just got to keep him out of his X factor, and I got Howard. So close, so close. The throw on the run was good, though. That was a very accurate pass. It just got broken up. All right, we got a nice 10-0 lead here. Derrick Henry. Don't let him get loose, man. Do not. Vita Vea now, come on, man. That's two of our most important pieces on the defense. All right, no Vita, no Levante David, no problem. It is 3rd down and 4, and Travis Benjamin is going to strike over the middle. Phillip Rivers has not thrown too many passes here halfway through the second quarter, more than halfway. Okay, so that's just muscle cramps for Vita. He'll be back. Come on, Chase Young. Oh, my God. Keenan Allen. How do we forget about Keenan Allen, Greedy? Greedy Williams needs to be on him this game. Just over a minute and a half to play. Oh, Chase Young is getting through, man. He's constantly getting through. That was a horse collar, but it's going to be 3rd down inside the 5. Make me proud here, defense. 3rd down and 1 from the 3-yard line. Pressure's there. That's going to be broken up. Pressure forces the bad pass, and Sitchy is there to break up the inaccurate pass, the quick pass by Phillip Rivers, my guy. I thought we had time to maybe strike here, but it's 3rd down and 10 now. Jonathan Taylor's going to get the 1st down, jumping over his own tight end. Let me see. We need a timeout. I hit the wrong button. Timeout. Got us in another 3rd and long. We're still going to try something, though. Rager. Got him. Got him, baby. Let's go. Let's go. 45-yard line. We're pushing. We are pushing. All right, one more play to see if we can get in range for Donald De La Haye here. And Jonathan Taylor is going to do just that. Timeout. Timeout. We got it with 1 second to go. And you already know that this is well within range of Donald De La Haye. He's got a hell of a leg on him. Perfect kick. Perfect kick. Perfect kick. Straight through the uprights. And we're going to take a 10-point lead going into the half. Very, very proud of how our defense played through that first half, holding them to 3 points. All right, through the first couple of games, man, we've been an awful second-half team as Travis Benjamin picks up a few yards there. Derrick Henry up the middle, spinning. Did he get it? Did he get the first? He did not. It's going to be 3rd and inches. And Henry is still back there. You know that they're probably going to him. We got to bring the house here. They do. And, man, this defense. He fumbled the ball, too. Oh, my God. I didn't even notice that. This defense is on fire, boys. Jonathan Taylor, let's go. Let's go. Be a patient runner. That's what I've had such a big problem with the first couple of weeks. Today, I've corrected it. We are being patient, not running in front of our blockers. It's working. 3rd and 12. We're going right back to the play that got us picked off earlier. Back to Rager. There we go, baby. There we go. No Derwin James this time. All Jalen Rager, baby. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm so proud of this team so far here early in the season. Just a young team. Mike Evans, my God. I was wondering when Derwin James was going to strike first. I was wondering when that was going to happen. I knew I was not going to go this entire game without somebody getting popped and coughing the ball up. Inevitable, man. All right. So now that we got cheesed by Derwin James, very nice break up there by our boy Harrison. Man, he's going to be a great safety in the long run. 3rd and long. You know they're not running it. Come on, be there, baby. Wow, bro, the 50-50 ball, and Mike Williams just straight up takes it from Greedy. All right, Chargers are driving now, man. I told you we're not a second-half team. Oh, my God. Eric Ebron is running dudes over. You all right, Greedy Williams? It's Derrick Henry. Come on. We got him. All right. We got him. 3rd down. Minkah Fitzpatrick. 3rd and 5. Oh. Okay. That was a nice play. That was a nice little curl route. Derrick Henry. You knew they were going to Derrick Henry. Didn't let him in. I mean, he's at the 1. Very slim chance that we stop him here. Let's go with a Sam blitz. Let's keep some guys in man coverage here. Phillip Rivers in his X factor, man. Let's get there. Let's get there. Take him down. 3rd and goal, Shaq Barrett. Let's go. Let's go. I will throw something in celebration if we stop them on 3rd and goal. What was that? What did he just do? He just threw the ball just like I threw my hat. Maintaining that touchdown lead here, but we got a 2nd down and 7. Nowhere to go. I just got to throw it away. Just got to throw it away. Damn it. 3rd down. Screenplay. Not going to get it. Not going to get it. That's a high percentage look there for Jonathan Taylor, but it's not going to get it done. We got to punt. Man, they got all the time in the world to tie this game up or even win it. Are they calling that a catch? Wow, man. What a catch by Mike Williams. One-handed. Come on, baby. It's Chase Young time here. Let's go. Oh, maybe it's Travis Benjamin time instead. 1st down for the Chargers again. We got to get Rivers out of this X factor, and Chase Young is the guy to do it. There's a flag on the play. What is it? Holding. Got to be holding, right? Roughing the passer on who? Chase. All right. Shake it off. Shake it off. 1st and goal. That's half the distance to the goal. They're at the 7. 1st down and goal, man. It's going to be tough to stop him here. That's Jackson. He's almost in already. 2nd and goal. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Is that Shaq Barrett again? That is Shaq Barrett again. 3rd and goal. Make me proud, D. Greedy on the tackle. Did you know who you were coming to play today, Phillip? They're going for it on 4th and goal, man. Here we go. If we can stop them, we have all the momentum. That's Kendall Fuller. That's a pick at the biggest possible moment. K-Full, my guy. Let's go. All right, we probably can't just burn the clock yet. Oh, my God. Hang on to the ball, man. We might have to go to conservative ball carrying at this point. So after the 3 and out, the Chargers get the ball back here on their own 37. Come on, get there. Oh, man. Chase Young is being double teamed. We forced him into a bad throw, but can't get there. Come on, D. Come on, D. Chase Young, I need you to get there, my guy. Another flag. Is this a holding this time now? Gotta be, right? Are you serious, man? What? Bro, Madden wants them to win this game. I'm convinced of it. 2nd and inches. That was a nice low point pass. I got to give him that. All right, they are threatening big time here. They haven't scored a touchdown on us yet. And we're well over halfway through the 4th quarter. So that's a dub in my book. But just as I say that, Phillip Rivers to Keenan Allen, man. And the game is tied now. Still very proud of our defense and the way we've played up to this point. But now we're in a tie ball. Okay. Okay. Derwin James strikes again. And that's going to be a 1st and goal inside the 5 to Keenan Allen. Not looking good, boys. All right, we held them here twice so far. Let's see if we can do it again. That's a good start. That's a good start. Justin Jackson, nowhere to go. We got to do that 2 more times. That's going to be a tall task. Come on, get there, man. Get there. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to throw it away, baby. 3rd and goal at the 2-minute warning. Had to throw it away because the pressure was incoming. 3rd and goal from the 6. At the 2-minute warning, man. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Tie ball game. Henry up. Let's go. Let's go. Defense reigns supreme today. Hold them to a field goal. I think they are going to go for a field goal. Good choice. Good choice. We just got to make sure we don't run into the kicker or anything. Or rough the kicker, I should say. I think roughing would be a 1st down. And we don't. They obviously make the field goal. 3-point game. All right, man. Less than 2 minutes to go. It's time to see what Jake Fromm is really made of here, man. Oh, my God. What a dangerous throw. What a snag by O.J. Howard. Let's go with the hurry up. God, what a catch, man. All right, you know what? We're going to get Taylor blocking here. Rager. Very nuts. He dropped it. He dropped it. All right, you know what? It is time for the conservative ball carrying and the conservative catching at this point. I refuse to let Derwin James dictate the outcome of this game. 3rd and 10. Very nice catch by Chris. He dropped it. Okay. All right, boys, one more chance here, man. 4th and 10. Switch things up here. Want Chris Godwin going on an out route. Evans on a slant. I think I like Evans here. I think we could be all right if we get Evans here. He's definitely got the best hands on the team. Let's go. Redeeming yourself. Chris Godwin redeems himself. Let's go with the hurry up. All right, we got the runoff. We got 2 timeouts, so there's no reason to panic. No reason to rush too much here. O.J. Howard. O.J. Howard, baby, with the big catch for the touchdown, giving us the lead with 37 seconds left. All right, the D has been absolutely stellar today. We just need him to do it one more time. Travis Benjamin's going to drop it on the first play and help us out a bit. 2nd and 10. Over the middle. I don't know if that's a call, Chief. Got to use a timeout there. They got a 3rd down here. 3rd down doesn't really matter. No down except 4th matters. And he's going to drop it. Who was that, Ebron? It doesn't matter who it was because guess what? It's 4th down, baby. Rivers still in that never-ending X factor, man. Man, if we pull this out. Oh, he held on to that one. All right, man. They're still alive. But they only have 1 timeout left in 21 seconds. Let's go. Come on, defense, man. This is our strength right here. This is where we win ball games. Tighten up. They're going to have to burn their last timeout. That's big. That is very big. All right, now we can just protect anything deep at this point. And they're going to go deep on the first. Let's go. Keep it going, baby. Keep just protect. Phillip Rivers is still in this damn X factor, though. 3rd down. Like I said, 3rd down doesn't really matter a whole lot. Doesn't matter till it's 4th. That one's going to get batted down. Let's get it. 4th down now. One more time, boys, to pull off the upset. Let's go. One more time. That's not it, man. Oh, my God. Whew. I would have been a little upset if you would have caught that off the tip. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go into our victory formation, and we are going to take a quick knee to take the last second off the clock and go 2-1 on the season. Anthony Lynn, it's a cup this time and not a clipboard, but he's still pretty pissed. That right there, what you just looked at on your screen, that O.J. Howard catch, easily the play of the game, obviously, but Chris Godwin coming down with that big 4th down snag. Man, it's tough to say which one of those was more clutch. But when I saw O.J. over the middle, man, my eyes lit up. My eyes lit right up. What a big dub, man. As you can see, 20-16. We come in here. The defense plays out of their minds. We pick up the dub. We are 2-1 on the season and feeling good about where we stand. So a quick rundown of the stats for the game. As you can see, Jake Fromm, man, 24-44. We could probably work on that completion percentage a bit, but he had a good game, 297 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He's got 2 picks total on the season, both of them to the opposing team's safety. Then your boy Jonathan Taylor with a career milestone, man, 19 rushes for 102 yards. His first 100-yard game on the ground, a 5.3 average. Didn't have a touchdown today, but still had a very, very good game. Derrick Henry started off kind of strong, but then kind of fizzled out there. He had 12 attempts for 42 yards on the afternoon. Receiving-wise, it was our boy Mike Evans with 6 receptions for 70 yards, but then it was Rager, Godwin, and Howard, each with 5 receptions apiece. Howard also chipped in with the game-sealing touchdown at the end there, man. What a play by him. See your boy Scotty Miller down here. He's got 1 reception for 0 yards and a touchdown. That's not easy to do. Then on defense, where you guys know we shined today, it was our boy Devin White leading the team with 9 tackles. He also led in TFLs with 2 on the day. We had 5 total in this game. And then with 3 total sacks on the day, there was 2 for Shaq Barrett, 1 for Eric Armstead. We did very, very good job of getting pressure on the quarterback most of the game. And then it was Kendall Fuller with a very, very big momentum-shifting interception on the game. That was the lone pick today. Of course, besides Derwin James picking us off. So we pull off the upset on the LA Chargers, and yes, I 100% consider that an upset, simply because, like I said, man, they're just an OP team in Madden in general. Of course, losing guys like Melvin Gordon, Austin Eckler, and Hunter Henry obviously had a profound effect on their offense and their ability to score the ball and their ability to move the ball efficiently down the field. But we took full advantage of that today, man. Our defense was just phenomenal. Our defense has been so good through 3 weeks of the season, man. It is scary. It is really, that's what I'm building this team around, is that defense, man. We're going to be known for just being just lights out in that area. And that brings us in to player upgrades. So we've got some guys that definitely deserve to be upgraded. Starting off, first of all, with Eric Armstead, who had an awesome game. Let's see where we're going to put his upgrade point. So he's already got a 78 overall as a power rusher. I think I'm going to spend this one on run stopper. It is a scheme fit, so let's see what we get. He goes up to a 79, and so we get +2 in block shedding, +1 in hit power, +1 pursuit, +1 tackle, so an awesome upgrade there. He goes up 1 overall. Next up, my boy Greedy Williams. I think that he is going to be that dude, man. He is going to be an awesome defensive back for us for years to come. We're going to spend this one in man-to-man because I think that's where we need to work on him the most. 77 overall. He gets +1 to agility, +1 to zone, and +3 to man coverage. Awesome there. Our boy Gus Edwards gets an upgrade point. We're definitely putting his into power back because that's exactly what we're going to use him as. He goes up to a 76 overall, +1 to ball carrier vision, +1 to trucking, and +2 to break tackle. It's exactly what we want to see. Our rookie right guard, Navon Donaldson, definitely glad to see that he's getting an upgrade point. I think we're going to use this one in agile because that's our scheme fit, and that's where he needs the most work, it looks like. So he goes from a 68, he stays at a 68, and we get 3 upgrades, +1 to awareness, +1 to run block finesse, +2 to pass block finesse, so that's okay. Still waiting to see what Navon Donaldson's dev trait is as well. And then we've got one for Raheem Nunez Roaches. Let's use that one real quick. So he's a right end. We'll go ahead and throw that one into power rusher. Goes to a 66 overall, and he gets a +1 to acceleration and a +3 to power moves. So we've also got a couple of X Factor messages to read real quick. Let's see what they say. First up, the defensive coordinator. Man, I hate playing against Rivers. That guy's too good. And these types of games always stress me out. Just glad we got the win. You can never be too sure about a victory when you're facing an elite quarterback, but we did it. I'm proud of our guys. We not only did it, but our defense looked phenomenal. We got a 500 XP boost for all our linebackers. That is awesome. Love to see that. Then we also got the X Factor defensive end message. This is about Joey Bosa, no doubt. Let's take a look and see what they have to say. It's our offensive coordinator. Coach, awesome win. The Bolts defense can be an absolute nightmare with Bosa coming off the edge, but hey, we got the victory. He's right. We got it done somehow. Plus 500 for the entire offensive line. That's exactly what we want to see there, especially having a couple rookies on the right side of our line. So coming up in week 4, we've got yet another home game where we host the Detroit Lions. We played these guys in the preseason, but we really didn't get to see almost at all what they're really about because Matt Stafford went out on the very first play of the game, if I'm remembering correctly. So we didn't get to see him at all. Plus, not only that, it was a preseason game. I mean, we didn't get to see their starters very much. If I'm not mistaken, it was like the first preseason game. So, yeah, we didn't see them anywhere near full strength. This is going to be a completely different Lions team that we're going to see here in week 4 of the regular season. Also, I forgot to mention that Levante David is healthy now. No problems there. We had 2 injuries in that game, neither of which ended up being a long-term thing. Both of those guys were only out for a very short period of time. It was Vita Vea and Levante David. They will both be back and be perfectly healthy for week 4. Next episode is going to be an awesome one, man, because for those of you guys who comment down below about your hashtag ad players and let me know that you're still following, you guys are going to get to meet your hashtag ad players for the first time. Not to mention the guys that I listed off is just the first wave of hashtag ad players. There are going to be plenty more coming up in the very near future. My goal is to include you guys in every single way possible into this series. I'm hoping that that makes it really fun and immersive for you guys, and I know it makes it really fun for me because I get to include you guys, see you guys' names, and see you guys' feedback after you get to see your players in action. So that's really cool for me. But anyway, if you guys like this video, man, consider hitting the thumbs up. You guys did an awesome job with the likes on the last video. That really makes me realize that this series is alive and kicking. Like I said, my goal is to be able to do this full time for you guys in the very near future. If that's something that you would like to see, let me know by subscribing or leaving a thumbs up, or however you want to do it. But more importantly, our boy Jonathan Taylor got his first 100-yard rushing game on the season. We are 2-1 on the year so far. We have a game coming up against the Lions, which I think is a very winnable game. Nothing left to do now but to advance on in to week 4. But until we come back to take on the Detroit Lions, I will catch you guys next time.